Welcome to our live training session here with our 2004 Honda Civic Si. We're going to learn how to calibrate and tune this vehicle using an AEM Infinity engine management system. Let's jump into some details about our vehicle. Now we're going to find that it's been swapped with a K24 engine along with a 6-speed transmission. Now the K24 engine is using a K20 head and a K24 bottom end. We have 12.5:1 aftermarket pistons fitted in the engine along with upgraded connecting rods. We have upgraded valve train. We have OEM K20 camshafts and a 50-degree VTC cam gear. We also have a Type S oil pump fitted to our engine. So the engine is going to be relatively mild in terms of build specs, but it is going to be a higher compression than a factory K24 engine would be. Now on the intake side of things, we have a Skunk 2 Ultra Street intake manifold, a Skunk 2 throttle body, and a custom intake. On the exhaust side of things, we have a header back exhaust. Fuel system side of things, we have a RDX 410cc injectors fitted to our fuel system. We have an aftermarket fuel rail. We also have an upgraded 255 in-tank Walbro fuel pump. So the fuel system's pretty basic. Now in addition to this, we have a fuel pressure sensor fitted into the fuel system to measure the pressure. We also have a flex fuel sensor fitted to the feed line on our engine here, so we're able to do a flex fuel base tune, which we're going to be looking at here in the tutorial. So we have a lot of things to cover. Let's jump in and take a look at creating our base file within our AEM Infinity software and start off our calibration process. Welcome to our live training session here with our K24 swapped Civic Si. Now, we're going to jump right into a tutorial here, and we're going to start to work with creating our base file using our Infinity Tuner software. Now, we're a 100% plug-and-play application with this. We have a 508 AEM box, plug and play with a harness going into our factory wiring harness. So everything here is purchased from AEM, everything here is 100% plug and play. This makes it relatively easy. We will be going through the base file and just setting everything up so it's going to work for the combination of parts that we have here. The base file, the K-Series specific base file from AEM is not ideal at all, and we're going to talk about that as we go through the tutorial. It's actually set up and created for a base RSX or a K20A3 engine that has things like variable runner control, and it's not going to be the traditional performance style VTEC that you'd find in a K24A2 engine or a K20A2 engine. So we're going to go through setting all this up. Let's jump in here to our Infinity Tuner software and connect to the box. So right down here at the bottom, I have my Infinity Tuner software pinned to my taskbar here, so I can do a quick link. I can just click on this. You might have your link to the software on your desktop, whatever works for you. I'm going to go up here and click yes, and we're going to get online with the Infinity. Now, I have the ignition key powered on, I have the engine off, I have my USB cable plugged into the Infinity, plugged into my laptop. So the very first thing when we see our screen pop open here, we're going to see USB Infinity Series 5. When it shows here green, that means that you have established USB communication between your laptop and the Infinity. So that's good. The next thing we have to do here is select a layout that we want to use. That's going to be how things are configured or look within the software. What we're going to do here is go down this list and we're going to select master layout. Now this master layout option is available in our training course library. You can download this and open this up on your laptop. This gives you a lot of layout that's just set up already for you. You don't have to go through and configure and do all kinds of custom things. This is the layout that I work with in all the live training tutorials and in the training course. This is also the layout that I personally use doing my tuning and calibration process with AEM Infinity, and I'm always calibrating and tuning vehicles weekly with AEM Infinity. So this is something that you most likely want to work with. It doesn't have every single tab or table in the layout here in the workflow, but it does include probably 95% of what you need to see. So this is definitely a good starting point. We're going to use this for this tutorial, so we're going to go ahead and grab the master layout option and click OK. Now it's going to give me a warning here when I open it up because we're running a 5 Series box, so it's a 508 box, but this layout can work with both a 5 Series, 3 Series, or 7 Series. Now the problem here is going to be, it's going to flag that there's problems. These channels that we're finding right here, these are not going to be something that are compatible with a 5 Series, or there's some kind of an issue between 5 and 7 Series. It's okay. We're just going to click OK here. We don't need to worry about these channels. They're not populated, or there's a reason why they can't populate in the layout, so we'll click OK here. It'll open up just fine. Everything will work just fine here. All right, so now that we have the layout open, we are connected to the Infinity. If we take a look here, we can see the data here is live streaming. Now, what we need to do is load a session file or import a session file into our Infinity. So the file that's in here is just irrelevant. It's a base file. I haven't looked at it. I don't care what it's showing in terms of the table values. We're going to go ahead and import an actual session file that's for a plug-and-play K-series application. So let's go ahead and do that right now. It's actually really simple. What we're going to do here, we're key on engine off. We're going to go up here to File. We're going to go here into Import Calibration Data. This allows. Thanks for checking out our teaser clip. If you want to see the rest of this video and more than 500 hours of current EFI training we have to offer, make sure you click right here. If you want to go and check out more teaser clips from this training course, click here. And you don't want to miss any of the videos we're going to be releasing on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and click here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.